since 1975. Nine National League titles, 9 Knockout Cup titles, 7 Challenge Cup titles, 2 nine-a-side league titles, 9 Player of the Year awards, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, this is White Hart Hockey Club. Here's a word from our president.
Good evening, and I welcome you all to this 40th anniversary of White Hart Hockey Club. For me, it's an honor to be president of White Hart Hockey Club at this milestone which we achieved. Obviously, 40 years since our inception in 1975 is a long time. We have got a lot of achievements in the name of the club. Of course, we've had our downfalls, but we're still going forward. Due to this long time, obviously many people were involved in the club, players, committee members, other dedicated persons who helped us go forward, sponsors of course as well. I take this opportunity to thank everybody who has dedicated time to this club. Of course, we look forward to a brighter future together. Thank you very much.
So how did the club come about and find its name?
Fil-mid-70s kienaw attività kbira dak li huwa l-isport u waħda mill-organizzazzjonijiet sportivi ta' dak iż-żmien kien iċ-ċentru sport edukattiv li kien immexxi Father Hillary. L-sponsor prinċipali kien Paddy Stubbs li kien bniedem affluenti li kien ġie jgħix Malta flimkien mal-mara tiegħu. Jien kont involut fil-hockey għax kont membru tal-KOMR, Kings of Malta Regiment Hockey Club dak iż-żmien li kien spiċċa u l-ħbieb li kienet baqa' ridna nkomplu narabu l-hockey.
Għal min minnkom forsi ma jafnix, jien ġewwa ġus jafuni wkoll bħala Uncle Joe. Ir-raġuni hija n-nepotiet tiegħi jilagħbu l-hockey u waqt nkunu fuq il-pitch dejjem Uncle Joe tieela u Uncle Joe nieżla. Prattikament mal-kumplament tat-tim spiċċajt l-uncle tal-White Hart jiena. Il-biċċa xogħol oħra ta' Sorry Boys, sfortunatament tru il-karriera tiegħi għamilt meta kont nilgħab speċjalment fuq wara, għamilt żaqxej waħda żbalji u servew f'gowls. U l-ewwel ħaġa li dejjem kienet toħroġ minn ħalqi kienet Sorry Boys. Ħanibda issa daqsxejn waħda immur bħala White Hart kif beda. Bħalma qalilkom John Emanuele, l-idea prinċipali kienet u l-kuntatt prinċipali kienet tiegħu. Kien jaf lil-Janata u l-Paddy Stubbs li dawn riedu għal xi raġuni oħra jinvolvu ruhom fil-sports ukoll. U tru John ġiddi l-idea peress li konna tim ex-KOMR li noħorġu tim minn da. Biżgur li qatt ma ddilna minn moħħna kien li f'qasir daqshekk żmien konna ħanamlu dak l-impatt kbir f'Kordi. Għalija llum xorta qegħdin meraviljat kif fit 3 snin irnexxielna nagħmlu dil-biċċa tax-xogħol.
Ridna nsibu sponsorship, il-flus jiena dort għand Paddy li kien ħabib tiegħi wkoll u saqsejtu jekk irid jissponsora l-klabb. Ma tantx dam jaħsebha. U għaliva nisponsorjakom, però il-klabb irid ikun jismu White Hart. U jien għatlu dal-White Hart x'inhu ħsibta dak iż-żmien ħsibta xi qalb bajda. Meta il-White Hart hija ċerfa bajda li huwa isem ta' hotel li kellu dak iż-żmien l-Ingilterra u iddeċidejna da se jkun jismu White Hart Hockey Club. U niftakar li kont mort ma' t-teżorir dak iż-żmien ġewwa Ġus li kien dejjem kollaboratur kbir tiegħi u ta' kulħadd fil-kumitat u morna xtrajna il-gerijiet ġodda tal-White Hart. Ħomor sbieħ, domna naħsbu sa nixtru ma nixtrux, imma xtrajna kit kollu minn fuq s'isfel ħomor. U aħna ċempinna lil-Paddy, kien hemm hu l-mara tiegħu Janeta, u ferħanin tlajna l-villa tagħhom biex nurruhom il-kit il-ġdid. Kif raw il-kit, dawk baqgħu bħal miftuħ, ma mhux għax ġobhom il-kit, għaliex għamilna waħda tinkiteb pratikament għaliex li ma kontx naf li Missier Jonathan huwa jew kien dak iż-żmien John Moores li huwa iċ-chairman ta' Everton u Liverpool. Kulħadd minnu dilettant tal-futbol jaf Everton kollox bil-blu, Liverpool kollox aħmar, ma jaħmlux il-xulxin, u aħna morna xtrajna kit tal-Liverpool pratikament sponsorjat mit-tifla taċ-chairman tal-Everton. Konna barazzati ħafna, kien hemm ħafna flus dak il-kit u naħseb ħassib diffiċli biex nerġgħu mmorru nixtru kit ġdid. U bqajna bl-aħmar, minn dak iż-żmien jiġifieri l-White Hart baqgħu bl-aħmar.
White Hart enjoyed an outstanding period of victories during the 80s and 90s, known internally as the Glory Days.
It didn't come very easy. It was always tough. It was a good squad those days. You know, we won a lot. In those sort of, say, 19, 20 years, we won 8 league titles, 8 knockouts, 6 challenge cups. So it was, you know, sometimes we'd win a double, sometimes we wouldn't win anything, then we'd win a couple more, then one there and there.
Kellna ħafna riżultati sbieħ matul is-snin. Irbaħna ħafna trophies li naħseb għandna jekk mhux ir-rekord it-tieni tiegħu.
I was very lucky to join the club when it was at its peak in the early 1990s. And it was a great honor for me, of course, to play. I came from football because I had an injury in football, so I had to change to hockey. It was perfect, basically. We used to play, win, draw sometimes, of course. It wasn't that easy, but we used to have a very good team.
We used to play sometimes with 4 attackers, and all we had to do was just put the ball in the D, and somebody will score. And more than a good side, we had a good team spirit. We used to travel a lot, at least once a year to a foreign destination, mainly Sicily.
Konna wieħed mill-ewwel timijiet li rbaħna trophies barra, bunur kbir kemm għall-White Hart u kemm ma' Malta.
Obviously, as the team grew older and the players started to change, we also had a combination of very, very skillful players. We were still at the back when we started losing the speed. We used to rely on fast counter-attacks. One of the first games we played, we went to play in Catania. We played, it was the fastest goal we've ever scored. I'll never forget it. Pass it back, out to the wing. Ian Tanti was on the wing. Bing! The guy used to run like a rabbit, you know, ping, ping, ping. And within 15 seconds, these Italians were like this, Questi Maltesi, già il vantaggio. I think this is what made us very, very successful.
Everybody did his job perfectly. 2 brilliant strikers, solid defense, good midfield. We won trophies, we won close battles, and I have very good memories of those times.
Obviously, when you win the first competition, winning makes you keep wanting to win more. And I don't think there was ever a season in the glory days when we didn't finish at least second in the league or win a cup. So the glory days were good.
We'd like to salute one of the club's true stalwarts, Tony Tabone, a great player, leader, coach and friend who sadly passed away just recently and whose demise is still being mourned.
Tony Tabone, I can only say one thing basically. He was my father in hockey, nothing else. a very good person. He taught me a lot of things. I think sometimes he was wrong, but very rarely. I think I will have good memories to think about Tony Tabone.
I have to say, he's the guy who kept the whole thing going. I mean, there's no White Hart for me, you know. I know there were other people involved at different times, but you know, without him to keep it all gelled, nothing happens.
Tony was a character of his own. I was 15 years old when I met him, and so I know him for like over 35 years. He was very direct, he was very charismatic, he was knowledgeable about everything, but more than anything else, he loved hockey so much that he would dream, think, and sometimes just eat hockey. For hockey, Tony was a huge asset, and we're gonna miss him.
Ma nistax ma nieħux din l-okkażjoni. Kif qegħdin kollha miġburin hawnhekk, li żgur kollha kemm intom xi ħin jew ieħor intqajtu ma' Tony. Tony għal ħafna minna kien l-ispirazzjoni tat-tim. Ibda minni li anke konti li ġej minn esperjenza twila fil-White Hart. Meta Tony ġie, Tony konna ngħidlu ma kontx ngħidlu Tony, imma konna niftehmu. Meta Tony ġie, it-tim reġaħa boost oħra. X'kien fih is-sabiħ ta' Tony li mhux hockey biss kien jaħdem moħħu. Tony kien jaħdem familja. Jara bniedem forsi kollu daqsxejn dwejja jgħidlek kelma biex forsi jinkoraġġik terġa' tiġi f'tiegħek. Ma nistax inħalli dan mument jgħaddi mingħajr ma ngħidlu grazzi li żgur li Tony għalkemm mhux qiegħed fiżikament magħna qiegħed igawdi magħna. Nixtieq noħodu l-opportunità li fisimkom u żgur li intom ħadkompli miegħi intu ħċabċib.
The club is also investing heavily in youth development. Here's the youth development team to tell us more.
Youth development is really important for White Hart Hockey Club. At the moment we're working hard to try and get more young people involved, and we've recently been running a number of sessions where we've been inviting either friends of our current club or people who've never tried hockey before along for taster sessions to come along and find out what it's like.
We're trying hard to increase numbers at the tender ages of 7, 8, 9 years old. We have managed to, in the last couple of years, build an affiliation again with Luxol Sports Club, who were joined or affiliated with in the past for a long time. At this stage, we're trying to go on a recruitment campaign to increase number of players, and things look promising.
So we've just finished the European Week of Sport, which we ran 4 sessions in total and got over 20 new youngsters involved. It's really important for young people that they're given the opportunity to try a sport and to be active outdoors. So we're going to keep encouraging more youngsters to join us, encourage their parents to let them get outdoors and be active, not just studying in the classroom.
We've enrolled a number of people who part of the team themselves who are actually helping out in coaching, building the infrastructure to help attract children, and not just putting flyers up in places, but also supporting it with activities. Obviously these help. Now what remains in our And our target is for White Hart to have, hopefully one day, our own premises.
And we're really looking forward to the new season where we're going to be training and playing tournaments against the other clubs to build up these youngsters so that in the future they'll be the seniors of White Hart Hockey Club.
Għalija li daqsxejn waħda maqtuħ minn fuq il-pitch. Xorta neqpa' nsegwi dak kollu li qed jiġri u b'sodisfazzjon nara dawn iż-żgħażagħ li llum hemm b'ċertu entużjażmu baqgħu jmexxu l-isem tal-glorjuż tagħna tal-White Hart. Illum hija okkażjoni speċjali. Wara daqs dawn snin qed nintaqgħu u jien personalment qed nintaqa' ma' ħafna nies ġodda u qed nieħu pjaċir ukoll nara ħafna nies antiki li kull wieħed waħda minnha li meta nħarsu lejn xulxin żgur li ħajġeddilna xi mument glorjuż u mhux daqshekk waqt it-tournaments, waqt il-leagues li kellna. Il-White Hart fl-idea tiegħi bin-nuklu li hawn il-ġdid naħseb għandu futur sabiħ qudiemu. L-unika ħaġa li parir żgħir li nagħti hija li żgħar lilkom iż-żgħar. Għamlu kuraġġ, taqtawx qalbkom, żgur li b'determinazzjoni. Forsi jekk għadna ma wasalniex da żminijiet f'dak il-nukleu li konna li dik iż-żminijiet, biss daqsxejn sagrifiċċju oħra żgur li nerġgħu nibdew naraw dak iż-żminijiet glorjużi.